going to go back to the telephone lines now for more insight into this horrific case. Linda Anthony is the policy director for the Disability Rights Network of Pennsylvania. Linda, thank you for joining us. What was your reaction when you heard about this case?
Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I was outraged. I couldn't believe that in this day and age, and all the money that is spent, that here in Pennsylvania, even though we do finally have a law, but there are still 4 or 5 other states out there that do not. And even though we have a law here in Pennsylvania, they haven't funded it. So their sentiment of passing the law is great, but if you don't put any money behind it, it's not going to be a help at all.
So is that what the public can do? Can it insist that government agencies find the money to support these kinds of programs?
Absolutely. Especially for Pennsylvania, we're only talking about $1.7 million to start it.
Okay. Linda, thank you very much. I appreciate the call.
Okay.
Okay. Dee, you said that during the break, something that I thought was very interesting, that this case obviously has gotten national attention, but there are more like this out there, perhaps not as horrific, but it's still going on, this abuse of the disabled.
Yes, it is. And partially it is because we don't have a law to protect. We have a law, but we have no teeth in it to do anything to
So
protect
how do we
people.
get teeth in it?
Well, we need Governor Corbett to step up to the plate and to begin to see as a core responsibility of government caring for the most vulnerable, and to put up the $6 million that needs to be put into place to just start agencies across the state that will be able to go out, have a hotline, go out and investigate. Right now we can't cross a threshold.
Okay, and Dr. Kornbluth, tell me what we as the public should be looking for so that we can assist if we think something is untoward.
That's a great question. So a couple of things that you can do is notice what is going on in your surroundings. If you see trash outside, things disheveled, probably inside that's happening as well. If you see children during the day that looked malnourished or dirty and are with adults when they're supposed to be at school, call in. You can do it anonymously so we can prevent this from happening again.
Okay, so we should take an active role if something seems suspicious. In fact, Mike, that's how this came to light, right? Someone noticed something that just didn't seem quite right?
Yeah, neighbors were complaining of some kind of suspicious people coming and going from the building, and a landlord went by and checked a few times, and finally on his 3rd time heard a dog barking and was led to the sub-basement, the kind of boiler room area where it was doors chained.
I know that this case is forever changing, literally by the minute, but right now, can you give us an idea of what the next step will be? Has everyone been arraigned? Are they behind bars, those that are accused?
It does seem like there might not be more defendants. I think those who, at least police sources, are confident that they've got the 4 suspects who they want. Sadly, it's a question now of putting together victims, and it seems like police are now re-examining the death of a Northeast Philadelphia woman in 2005 who they believe was in Linda Weston's care. And hopefully they're able to piece together if that was the case, but it does seem like there might be more victims out there.
That's the case of Maxine Lee?
No, this is a separate woman from Maxine Lee.
Okay.
This is a woman who lived out in an area called Casta Gardens, and it looks like Linda might have had her in her care, if you want to call it that, for a few years, and she died in the basement of a house there.
So this story will be unraveling and unfolding for many weeks and months, perhaps even years to come.
Yeah.
All right, well, we know that we can count on your coverage and the coverage of the Philadelphia Inquirer to keep us informed on the latest. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dr. Kornbluth, thank you so much for your perspective. And Dee Kochia, I appreciate you being here as well. If you'd like to tell us what you think, please email me at lynn@lynndoyle.net. Thanks for watching.